It was supposed to be a routine solo investigation, just one guy, a camera, and an empty asylum. But San Haven had other plans. So, what happened? The first video tonight comes from Midwest Ghost Hunter, a guy who spends his nights alone in places that should have been demolished decades ago. No crew, no dramatic music, just him and whatever's still walking the halls. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, you already know that abandoned sanatoriums are basically magnets for the worst kind of activity. The footage exists, so here we are. It's August 18th, 2023. San Haven Sanatorium, North Dakota.
I have to be careful because this place is really dangerous and it's falling apart really bad. Hello, is anyone here with me? If there's anyone here, could you give me a sign of your presence? It's really creepy. Hello? Okay. I don't know what the heck that sound was. I thought I might have heard something in here. Could you make a sound again? Again, it's hard to tell with some of these noises. If that was you, could you do that?
Ian picks his way through structurally compromised corridors that could give out without warning and calls into the dark. What comes back is an odd mechanical sound with no visible source. The building's already answering questions nobody asked.
It literally sounded like a woman talking in here. Dude, that was so crazy. I heard that with my own ears. Ma'am? Could you speak again? I think I just heard you. Oh my God. Okay, you really spooked me there. I did not expect that. Did you just knock on a wall?
Side room, small, empty, and a female voice whispers right next to the camera. Clear enough that Ian confirms it with his own ears on the spot, audibly shaken, visibly trying to process it. Whatever's here isn't waiting for an invitation.
Okay, those were footsteps. Oh, shit. Damn, these stairs. I definitely heard that. They were probably walking down this hallway. Hello? Did you just walk down this hallway?
Staff quarters. Heavy footsteps start coming down the concrete staircase. Rhythmic, deliberate pacing toward him. The sound of someone walking who isn't there. And getting closer.
Dude, something just passed by that. Man, that was crazy. I swear to God, I saw something go by that window back there. I don't know, man. I don't want to get my hopes up because sometimes my eyes do play.
The morgue, subterranean, freezing in a way that goes beyond the temperature. A shadow figure materializes directly in front of him and charges. He captures it on camera as a wave of freezing air cuts straight through his body. He's moving before he's decided to move.
I guess I'm gonna be here for the rest of the night. Oh. Okay, holy shit. All right, it's getting louder. Damn. Who are you? Are you a demon? Are you a human? Oh, holy shit! Damn. I came from up here.
Then the growl, deep, guttural, right beside him in the dark. A visual anomaly darts between rooms. He leaves his equipment bag where it is and runs. Doesn't stop to think about what he's leaving behind. No crew, no safety net, just a camera and a building that dropped the pretense of being empty around the halfway mark. By the end, the activity had moved from whispers to physical contact, to something charging him in a basement. He made it out with the footage and announced afterward he'd be uploading everything raw and unedited from now on. No narration, no edits, just exactly what happened. That was way too close. A hexagonal fort on the south coast of England doesn't sound like the kind of place that whispers your name back. Just brick, just tunnels, just a 25-foot moat. But when the sun drops below those ramparts and the only light is whatever you carried in, the geometry starts feeling less like architecture and more like a trap. This is what he found. The second video tonight comes from Straight Explorer, a guy who spends his nights alone in derelict military forts and underground bunkers across Britain. No crew, no backup, just him and whatever equipment fits in his pack. Spending the night in a place built to withstand cannon fire sounds like a bad idea on paper. In reality, it's worse. Let's jump into it. It's May 8th, 2026, Ghostport, Hampshire, England.
Sounded like a man's voice. So, I'm feeling a little bit rusty. I've had a whole 2 months break, and I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to come out on my own after such a long break into such a vast, creepy place. But we're here, I'm on my own, slightly terrified. The sun's about to go down, I don't know if I've said that already, but here we are, guys. We are now in the fort, so in here there's tunnels.
He descends into a massive underground chamber and sweeps his flashlight across the floor. Large identical animal bones, scattered, deliberate in their arrangement. The visual is already wrong. Then the rumbling starts, low, structural, coming up through the floor beneath him.
More whispering. Hello? Look at these walls. More bones. I don't know if the mic's picking these noises up. I keep hearing knocks and stuff.
Back in the main tunnel with the equipment set up, he issues a direct challenge. Light up red if something intelligent is present. The device turns red instantly. Not a glitch, not a delay. Instant.
I asked for a name. My name is Catherine. So I'm speaking with a woman. Is that correct? Can you try and light this up to green if that's true? Am I speaking to Catherine? I need you to use this on the floor to answer yes or no. Oh my God. That's twice now on command. The first time it went green twice and I asked it to do the red one just to confirm that I'm communicating with someone. Pain. And it went to red straight away. And now it's just... Pain. Fiendish.
Footsteps, loud, heavy, right beside him in the dark. Walking, rustling, deliberate pacing. He freezes completely. Something is moving in the blackness within feet of where he's sitting.
Sounded like footsteps coming from right there. Hello? More, I think Spirit Talker just said. More? More what? Oh, didn't that go to green when I asked? I didn't remember what I asked. Was it about the radio? Is that what it confirmed?
Trust me.
The spirit box delivers the same phrase twice. You're next. Back to back. The conversation has stopped being curious and started being a threat. Andy is audibly breathless. The fort just told him what it has planned. After "You're next," the fort fell completely silent. Andy packed up in the dead quiet and made for the exit, exhausted, spooked, still catching his breath after 2 months away from a location that clearly hadn't forgotten him. I think I'll be sleeping with the lights on tonight. 6 p.m. The light is fading fast over the old brickworks. Rick and Lucas have been walking the ruins for hours, through fire-damaged corridors, past collapsed walls, deeper into the industrial graveyard. They think they have enough time to get set up, get a response, and get out. But darkness has a way of speeding up when you're somewhere you shouldn't be. You need to see what happened next. The third video tonight comes from Rick's paranormal adventures. A couple of guys who spend their nights in derelict mills and abandoned industrial sites across the UK. No Polish, no production crew, just K2 meters, spirit boxes, and whatever walks in while they're calling out. Most people would look at a collapsing brickworks and keep driving. These guys set up camp. Let's take a look. It's April 8th, 2026, Allen Brickworks, Halifax, West Yorkshire.
Right guys, I'm just setting up now and I'm going to do some calling out, see if there's any paranormal here. See if we get any responses, anything intelligent. I'm going to set up some cat balls. We'll see if anything sets off and yeah, see if we're not alone tonight, which I really hope we're not. Right, I've set up the laser pointer there. You should be able to see it a little bit on camera. I've set up my night vision, so you'll be able to see me there. I'm going to do some talking into that when I press record on it. There we go, it's recording now. So I'll do some calling out and hopefully we'll get some decent responses.
After hours in the vandalized ruins, they pick a dark, decaying outhouse and stop moving. Night vision camera positioned, laser grid set, K2 EMF meter on the floor. Then they start calling out into the silence to find out if they're actually alone in here. The Brickworks has opinions about that question.
Fucking running. Someone's running. Hello? Okay, that's fine, don't worry. We're all right. Let's do SLS and see if we can see anything walking around this perimeter. So there's nothing like showing on my thing. So when we do get things showing up on this screen, it makes me believe it a little bit more, because it doesn't just happen all the time. If it happened all the time, then you'd chalk it off, wouldn't you, and you wouldn't use it.
Spirit Talker app deployed. The feed clears and voices 2 words. Welcome, friend. The investigators flag it immediately. That specific phrasing is a documented deceptive tactic. Malevolent spirits using friendliness as a door. They're not welcoming it back.
Unfortunately, most likely, yes. Yes, you are most likely already deceased if you are a real spirit. You can prove to us that you're a spirit by moving that cat ball on that rock over there. Or you can walk up to this EMF meter, make it flicker. You can affect one of us. Come show yourself, spirit. We might as well do. Hospital. Did you need to go to hospital after an accident?
Rick switches to the spirit box, traditional radio sweep, cutting white noise. He cuts the audio to review a sound, and in the gap, a disembodied phrase comes through clearly. We're hiding here. Not one entity, not a solitary presence. Multiple. And they know exactly where Rick and Lucas are standing.
Oh, there, guys. I don't know what the that was. It didn't sound human. Hello? What? Right, I'm going to pick these cat balls up. Right, okay, we're going to regroup. We're going to go to the other section that we were in before. We're going to man up, we're going to put our big boy pants on, and we're going to do some more calling out and see what is still lurking in Alan's brickworks. Up there. Where? Oh, yeah.
3 motion-activated cat balls on the floor. A last attempt at physical proof. Instead of lights, what comes back is heavy shuffling right outside the doorway. Non-human. Close. The kind of sound that ends a session whether you want it to or not. They pack up and leave. They moved to the upper floors afterward and found collapsing floorboards, dangerous drop-offs, structural failures in the dark. Then somebody remembered the spirit talker had output the word hospital earlier in the night, filed it away at the time as a random response. In hindsight, it reads considerably less random. How do you even sleep after that? You've probably driven past an old church in the countryside, maybe wondered what it looks like inside. Most people keep driving. This guy parks, waits for sunset, and starts asking questions to whatever might be listening. It gets worse from here. The 4th video tonight comes from Journeyman's Hidden Realms, a UK channel that explores forgotten churches, derelict ruins, and whatever haunts them. Ben travels with a spirit box and a flashlight, documenting places most people just speed past on country roads. The footage exists, so here we are. It's May 3rd, 2026, West Ogwell Church, Devon, England. He pulls up as daylight fades. Miles of open fields. No neighbors, just 17th century architecture and the kind of silence that takes effort to find. Plain windows, exposed timber roof, old box pews, grave markers dating back to the 1600s, equipment still in the bag, atmosphere already heavy.
There's a death plaque there.
Table.
Table. Thank you. There's a table behind me. What am I looking for on the table, please, Spirit? Is there something I need to see?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. What am I looking for? Please can you donate if you are able. This church is such a gift. May it be available to us all. It is such a gift, this church.
Enclosed space.
Enclosed space, is it? Do you feel trapped here, Spirit? Do you feel alone? Is there anything I can do for you? I'm here to talk if you need someone.
Near a historic doorway, the device cuts through with 2 words: baby items. Hanging in a space that hasn't held a christening in decades. No prompt, no leading question. Just 2 words dropped into a centuries-old silence that make the room feel considerably less empty.
Jeremy. Thank you. I did ask you for your name, so is this Jeremy with me at the moment? Jeremy, are you here? Please, are you with me?
4.
4? Could there be 4 spirits here? Please? Jeremy, talk to me. You've clearly wanted to make yourself known. So come forward, please. Amazing. Oh, what a shame about this, look.
Ben asks for a name. The static parts. Jeremy. Clear, direct, unprompted. He acknowledges it, calls out to Jeremy by name. The conversation has an identity now. He asks if Jeremy is alone. The response comes without hesitation. 4. Not one presence in that church. 4. Ben has been standing in the dark asking questions, and 4 of them have apparently been listening the entire time.
Ask, is there anything here with me currently? Could you come and talk to me? If it's Jeremy, come forward, please. Come and let me know that you're here. Make a noise. Move something.
He sets the camera down and walks into the absolute darkness of the aisles. No light, no equipment running, just him, the dark, and an open invitation for whatever's here to make itself known physically. The church goes completely silent. No voices, no responses. Whatever communicated so readily through the spirit box apparently has nothing to say to a man standing blind in the middle of it. He wraps up, still photographs, a look up at the 3-bell belfry, then outside, massive centuries-old trees against the quiet Devon sky. He packs up and heads toward Plymouth. Would you have walked into that darkness alone? Yeah. I'm good on redundant churches for a while. What makes someone climb through a broken window on Halloween night just to look at old furniture? For this crew, it's the thrill of finding time capsules, places where people left and never came back. But sometimes the past doesn't stay still. Let's see what happened. The fifth video tonight comes from Vacant Haven, a UK urbex crew that documents forgotten farmhouses, bunkers, and mansions without breaking a single lock. They preserve what they find, photograph the decay, and occasionally get more than dust in their lungs. The footage exists, so here we are. It's October 31st, 2022. Halloween night at a remote abandoned property somewhere in the United Kingdom.
Go with Eddie and we're going to check the house. Right. Here we go, guys. We're in the house.
You're going to love this, Steve. You're going to love this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
The wind's really picking up.
That's retro, isn't it?
Very retro. Yeah, look, we've got all these old computers everywhere, guys.
Is it?
Oh, I didn't turn around. Look, we've got all these files over here.
Always wide up.
Oh, look at this old Apple II.
Mission control.
Yeah, look at that.
I best lock it up, innit? Shall I lock the door? Look at his alarm system. Look at his alarm system. And his little light, he's rustling buttons up there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to lock the door up for you.
That's our lucky key for the night, fellas.
Oh, he's got his
A room full of old clothing cabinets and retro tech, and a heavy hanging lamp swinging aggressively on its own. Nobody near it. No open windows, no draft. Just a pendulum moving in dead air in a room that's been sealed for years. They watch it for a moment before anyone says anything.
What was that? That's what behind me. Hell.
Played as paranormal.
What the was that?
I don't know.
hell. To wash his ass with in here.
Guys, seriously.
Yeah, but in all
I heard
seriousness,
that. You
that's
like duck, didn't you?
that's by all his clothes. Look.
We come here in peace.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
come in here in peace. We are
Yeah,
respectful.
we're respecting,
We're not here to steal. We're just here to document before all this stuff probably gets trashed, which you probably don't like, but scared the shit out of me. That did.
That one this time.
Yeah, well now my torch has died. Now you've just said that, Ray. My torch has died.
Did you bring spare?
Yeah.
Alex, that happened in the South Fallen shelter, didn't it? Me and Alex have done a few of these kind of explores where paranormal...
Still watching the lamp when a loud bang erupts directly behind the presenter. He barely processes it before his primary torch dies. Not gradually, not flickering out. Battery drain in seconds. The rational explanations are getting thinner by the minute.
Here. Make a noise.
As soon as he said that, an orb went past his head. No word of a lie. Do that again.
What was that?
You kicked the door.
I didn't touch nothing. I swear. I swear.
He no, he didn't
it felt
move
like
it.
something dropped. The floor dropped.
I heard it. It sounded down there.
So another go. Ready? If there's anyone here, and you don't mind us being here, make a noise.
Where the hell did that shadow just come from?
See you? You just put my back. Cold finger. We're on my
No,
back.
I'm going to check my footage.
From there over to him, up to his arm,
Yeah.
like a black shadow went across, then retracted.
Oi, my back. My back.
Oh,
I'm
Steve.
so on edge.
My back now has gone like really cold.
I told
All
you,
my
right
back.
here.
Yeah, when
Right,
he said that.
I don't know.
I think we should just film and get
Get out.
No, we come here to do it.
Yeah, probably.
Let's film it.
Let's sit down.
we're not actually here for a paranormal.
We got told it was paranormal, and we thought, with Mr. Buttons, we're quite respectful. We'll come and check it out.
Apart from me doing this, but it's the Pixar, right?
That's an old Ottoman, isn't it? Buffet.
What was that?
Oh, Eddie's mixing.
Look at that thin little what's name? Oh, poodle.
Oh yeah.
My missus can't say poodle. She says doodle. You can't say poodle.
Which can't say the letter P.
No, it just says doodle. They're still moving, no? Or did you just... Yeah.
Dropping sound from the floor. A dark shadow moves across the room, stretches out, and makes contact with one of the explorer's arms before retracting. Physical contact from something with no physical form. That's the moment the room gets unanimously voted off the itinerary. The activity drops off after that. They find a rare vintage television near a caved-in floor section, stumble across a couple of classic vehicles hidden in the overgrowth outside, and make plans to come back in daylight, when the house is just a house again. Swinging lamp with no draft, battery drain timed to a bang, orb appearing on request, shadow making physical contact and retreating. 4 separate phenomena in one room on Halloween night in a house full of other people's abandoned lives. Coincidence? Maybe. But some things appear to wait for an audience. And this house had one. I'm still processing that shadow making contact. That's where I'd have been heading for the exit. Most abandoned buildings are empty. Most. The signs are usually there if you know what to look for. Fresh spray cans, discarded canisters, the specific smell of recent occupation. These guys spotted the signs. They went in anyway. Let's see what happened. The 6th and final video tonight comes from Brandon Explored This, a UK Urbex channel that documents forgotten properties and time capsule homes. Everything left exactly as it was when the last person walked out. Usually the last person walked out a long time ago. Not tonight. The footage exists, so here we are.
This abandoned. We think it's like a house or something. We don't even know what it is. We don't know what we're about to get into, guys. Someone was living here. Probably all their spray cans, butane cans. Bro, hey! Did you hear that?
Yeah. Monster, I heard it too.
Dude, my heart just stopped.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm not trying to get bit. A big kitchen, bro. So you think this is like a house?
Deeper into the structure, and a noise erupts from the shadows ahead. Distinct, close, impossible to explain away. One explorer describes his heart stopping completely, the realization landing all at once that they are not alone in this building.
Bro, hey! Did you hear that?
Yeah. This is a monster, I heard it too.
Dude, my heart just stopped.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm not trying to get bit. A big kitchen, bro. So you think this is like a house?
Hey, how you doing, man? Alright, how's it going? Yeah, exploring. Cool. Are we good?
Alright, I'm gonna go back there though.
Hey, how you doing, man? Alright, how's it going? Yeah, exploring. Cool. Are we good?
Alright, I'm gonna go back there though.
You guys hear that?
They round the corner into the kitchen, and there he is, a man, living here, face to face, no warning, no buffer, just 2 groups of people who did not expect to find each other in a pitch-black derelict kitchen at this hour. The explorers keep it calm. How you doing, man? Exploring cool. Are we good? Already backing away, before the sentence finishes. Outside, safe, and they find a detached outbuilding covered in rat droppings, confirmation that whoever was in that kitchen has been using this place as a rough shelter for some time. They decide against going back in tonight. Leave open the option of returning in daylight when the variables are considerably more manageable. Fresh signs of occupation ignored on the way in. A face-to-face confrontation in the dark. Footsteps following them through pitch-black corridors on the way out. The building wasn't abandoned. It just looked that way from the outside. And honestly, are we good? Is doing a lot of work as an exit strategy. That's it for tonight. If you watched all the way to the end, you're either very brave or you made some questionable life choices. Either way, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and click one of the videos on screen. I'll be back soon with more reasons to stay indoors. See you then. And if you made it this far, there was a hidden word somewhere in tonight's video. Drop it in the comments if you caught it.